Hi and welcome to part 2 of the project environment assessment for fundamental BIM asset data management. So we'll continue from part 11, which requires us to load some furnitures, 3 furniture families into the project. So architecture, place a component, load family, go to the furniture category, bring in at least 3. So this is my first one. I shall just place it down and I'm going to get my second one. Maybe I get a seat. And I'll get my third one. And it shall be a table. So 3 different families into the project. And place 5 loaded families into each room, which means that every room should have a minimum of 5 furniture. So I'm just going to place 5 of them in a room. Okay, it does not matter as long as you have each type of furniture present in each room, that will be sufficient. Okay, so each room have at least 5 of the newly loaded furnitures, and also the second requirement is to make sure that every room has at least 1 of each newly loaded furnitures. And that's for part 11. And so we move on to part 12, which is to create a furniture schedule. View, schedules quantity, furnitures category. So you can see we need to show the total quantities, total number of furnitures in our project, the room that the object exists, which means where does the furniture belong, which room does it belong to, and the number of furniture per room. So as usual, bring the common one, family, and type. And if you want to know where the element exists within the project, you need to change from furniture to room. Just put in the room name. Next, I'll just go to sorting and grouping. Turn on the grand totals to show us the total quantity of the number of furnitures in our project. And then it says the number of furniture per room. So I'm going to group them by room. Turn on the footer. And this will give me the number of items in each room. So that's about it. Press the OK button. And you can see there's a total of 25 furnitures. Bedroom 1 has 5 furnitures, bedroom 2 has 5, so you can see the number of furnitures in each individual rooms, and each item you can see where they belong to. So that is for part number 12. And let's move on to 13. 13 is to create a 3D cut section of any particular room of your choice. So I'll go to level 1 first. So I can see probably I just want to do a cut section of bedroom 1. Open the 3D view. If there's no section box available, as you can see, there's no box. You need to turn it on the properties panel, section box, make sure it's a check, and then they provide you a box which you can cut to a particular room of your choice. And not only you have to cut to a room of your choice, make sure to duplicate it, rename it to room. The name of this room is bedroom 1 3D. So room bedroom 1 3D is the name of this 3D view. Press OK. So that's for topic number 13. Let's move on to topic number 14, which requires us to put dimensions on our grids. So I go back to the floor plan. I have already created the second portion, which requires me to create dimension between each grid. So that's I've done it when I was doing part 1. So what I need to do is create a dimension to overall width and length of the building. So just from grid number 1 to grid number 4, I need to have a dimension. Grid A to C, I need to have a dimension. So that is for part 14. For part 15 is to create floors for each room in the model. So architecture, floor, and remember it is for each room in the model, so do not make the mistake of just doing this. This is not acceptable. This itself is not acceptable as well. So remember, if you want to create a floor for each individual room, you only can have the sketch of one single room. Press the green tick, architecture, floor, do the same thing. Press the green tick, architecture, floor. green tick. So you have to do this, you have to at least press the green tick 5 times. So you have 5 different pieces of floor. So that is for this portion of part 15. It's very simple. Let's go to topic number 16, is to create ceilings for each room. So to create ceilings, I can just go to the ceiling plans, level 1, ceiling, and it's automated ceiling. So you just left click on every single room when you see a red boundary. So that is for part number 16. Moving on to part number 17, the second last topic requires us to create staircase. So the first staircase, it must be an L-shaped staircase from first to second floor of the building in bedroom 1. So let's locate bedroom 1 in architecture, stairs. And before I create, you must follow the guideline. Each stairs must follow regulations of 175 mm maximum riser and 275 minimum tread and 1000 mm in width. So you can see the stairs that we have does not meet the requirement because it's 190, 250. These are probably US standards that we need to change. So go on edit type, duplicate them. So it's 175 mm times 275 mm in tread. Maximum riser height, change it to 175. Minimum tread depth to change it to 275. And you can see the minimum run width is 1000, which by default it already meet the minimum requirements. So that's all we need to change. Press the OK button, and we are supposed to draw in bedroom 1. So this is a L-shaped staircase. Press the green tick, and we need to have another stairs, a U-shaped stairs from level 1 to level 2 in bedroom 2. So bedroom 2 is over here, architecture stairs. And to create a U-shaped staircase, go up. Make sure you see the dotted lines. And you go downwards. That is your U-shaped staircase. Remember to press the green tick at the top. And there you go. That is part number 17, an L-shaped staircase and a U-shaped staircase. And the last part about this assessment is topic number 18, is to edit the boundaries of the ceiling to accommodate the stairs. So if you actually look in the 3D view, you realize that the ceiling is kind of in the way of allowing anybody to get up to the second floor. So we need to create a hole in the ceiling so that people can use the staircase smoothly. So I'll go to the ceiling plan level 1. I will edit bedroom 1 first. So I just click on any of the lines to select the ceiling, edit boundaries, and I'm just going to draw the shape of this staircase. So that is number 1 for the L-shaped staircase. If I go to the 3D view, you can see now the ceiling has a gap so that people can actually use the staircase. And I will do for ceiling number 2, the U-shaped staircase, edit boundary, press the green tick, and there you go. So now people can use both of the staircase. So that's all for the assessment, and hope you get some good results and get some of the top submissions on the platform. So thank you, and see you in the next training video.